Have you ever wondered how oxygen gets from the air we breathe to the plants and trees that we need to survive? It's a fascinating process that involves diffusion, convection, wind, and other factors. In this video, we're going to explore the flow of oxygen through the atmosphere, and we'll see how it all works together to keep us alive. The first process that helps to distribute oxygen throughout the atmosphere is diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of molecules from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. Let's imagine that we have a jar of air with a high concentration of oxygen molecules at the top and a low concentration of oxygen molecules at the bottom. The oxygen molecules will naturally diffuse from the area of high concentration, the top of the jar, to the area of low concentration, the bottom of the jar. This process happens very slowly, but it eventually distributes the oxygen molecules evenly throughout the jar. Convection is another process that helps to move oxygen through the atmosphere. Convection is the movement of heat-carrying fluids, such as air. When air is heated, it expands and becomes less dense. This causes the warm air to rise, and the cooler air to sink. As the warm air rises, it carries oxygen molecules with it. This helps to distribute oxygen throughout the atmosphere. Wind is also a major factor in the movement of oxygen through the atmosphere. Wind is caused by differences in air pressure. When air pressure is high, the air is dense and sinks. When air pressure is low, the air is less dense and rises. The differences in air pressure cause the wind to blow from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure. This helps to distribute oxygen throughout the atmosphere. In addition to diffusion, convection, and wind, there are other factors that can affect the flow of oxygen through the atmosphere. These factors include: mountains can block the flow of air, which can create areas of high and low pressure. This can affect the movement of oxygen through the atmosphere. Oceans can absorb and release oxygen, which can affect the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. Plants and trees produce oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis. This helps to increase the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. The flow of oxygen through the atmosphere is a complex process that is affected by a variety of factors. Diffusion, convection, wind, mountains, oceans, and plants and trees all play a role in distributing oxygen throughout the atmosphere. This ensures that all living things have access to the oxygen they need to survive. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of how oxygen flows through the atmosphere. It's a fascinating process that is essential for life on Earth.